So I'm working on a t880 Kenworth. It's t880 to 2018, and I'm replacing the def quality sensor, level sensor, those good things. But it's horrible spacing in here. You've got your tank and then your cab, obviously, and it's just really close, really tight. It's a pain in the ass to get out. So what I found, well, I started trying to take these brackets off. That did not work because this back strap here, the bolt goes right between the fuel tank bracket. So the way I found is taking a couple scissor jacks for support and lifting. Take one, put it on that torque rod bracket up there, put this one just on the corner here. Take your bolt out for your cab shock, and you have to take your supply air line for your cab airbag off to get that bolt all the way out, so then you have more space, because that shock will max out on the stroke and you'll be stuck with less room than you want. But then with this, you kind of have to, because on the bottom here it's kind of an L shape, you got to stick the L in here. This part will be kind of angled back towards here, and you kind of stick it in, then you kind of got twisted in kind of in a clockwise manner. And then right now I just got to get these zip ties lined up with these grooves for where it locks in, and then your wiring is pretty easy to get unhooked. It's just kind of hanging off to the back there. That's not an issue. But yeah, that's the way I found to do it. It's either that or drop the fuel tank, and most of the time your fuel tank is going to be full. The tools I used were, 15/16 for the scissor jacks. You can just ignore these because you do not need to take these out. I used a deep 19 millimeter with a swivel and a 19 millimeter wrench on the back to take that out. And then under here, I took a large set of channel locks, and I also used a long pair of snips, and worked my way to turn that counterclockwise to get that unlocked. That worked pretty good. And then you kind of have to just pry it out of there, pry the old one out. The old one I did break taking it out, and also I used a punch and a hammer to get the bolt out from that shock. But that is the best way that so far I have found to get these in, because they are a pain and it is tight. Hopefully this can help someone out there, because I was trying to find answers online and I could get nowhere. So I figured I will figure it out myself, and that is what I did. So hopefully this helps somebody else out there. Yeah, peace. And then in the end, it might be kind of tricky to get this lined up. Just make sure the wire is pointing back, straight back with the tank, and that's where the position will line up. And then you just push down. I put my big channel locks on here, and then push down on it gingerly so you don't break it with your pry bar, so it kind of sets in there better to get lined up with them grooves. And you just turn it clockwise until it stops, and then you're good to go. You can start slapping everything back together.